Hi everybody, thanks a lot for dropping by. Are you without flour? Well, and do you want to bake cookies? Well, I think this is maybe one of the most perfect recipes for you. This is peanut butter cookies. It's got 4 ingredients and one of them is not flour. So I'm going to bring it down, I'm going to show you what's in it, and we're going to get started. Okay, I have here some peanut butter. Now I use natural, without the all those different additives. You're welcome to use like a Jiffy or a Skippy or whatever it is you use, but this is this I'm using is smooth. You could use chunky if you like. So we're starting off with some of that, and of course I will give you the ingredients, measurements, and the the instructions down in that box down below that says show more. So in here is going to go some granulated sugar and some brown sugar. Break that up a little bit in there. And I have some baking soda, just a little bit of that. And I also have, this was unsalted peanut butter, and I'm just going to add just really a pinch, just to give it a little bit of saltiness, because this recipe, I think really caters to peanut butter that's got some salt in it. Anyway, I'm just going to get, what I want to do here is just kind of mash up that brown sugar a little bit. Okay, now comes a beaten egg. If you will remember, and I will put a link up above, I froze eggs, and this is one of my frozen eggs. So in goes that. What I tell you about this recipe, is this crazy or what? And a little bit of vanilla extract. And now I am going to mix it all up, and we have cookie dough. And once I have this thoroughly mixed, I will bring you back. And here we are. It took me, I don't even know why I turned the camera off. It took so little time. Now this is all mixed in, as you can see. It's really a thick paste. I wouldn't call it a dough. I'd call it a paste. And it's going to absorb some of that sugar that's in there, so it'll dry out just a little bit, but this is it. This is all we need to do. Next comes the cookie sheet. All right, now I have my oven set at 350 degrees, and these are going to cook for about 10 minutes. So, as most peanut butter cookies go, let me see if I can maybe move that out a little bit so you have a little better view. That's going in. We don't want it in, we want it. There we go. That's much better for you. Okay, so like most cookies, you're just going to take a scoop of it. You can do it in a bowl, a spoon, or like I use, an little ice cream scoop, and you're going to just roll the cookie like you normally do with peanut butter cookies. Put it in a little white sugar there. Put this here so you can see it well. A little bit of granulated sugar, and I'll show you these two, and then I'll fill up the tray here. So you just take a fork. This is very traditional look of a peanut butter cookie, right? And those are going to go in the oven. I'm going to fill up the cookie sheet, and we'll be back. And here we are. This is a dozen cookies on this sheet. One thing I wanted to tell you, a little tip I do, is I roll them all and dip them in the sugar, and then just lay the balls all on here and then press them all at the same time. It makes it a little more streamlined. All right, I'm going to put these cookies into the oven, as I said, 350 degrees on that middle rack, and they should cook 8 to 10 minutes. You don't want to overcook them. You want them nice and chewy, so they may not look as well, they'll look golden brown. Don't let them get too brown. I'll show you what they look like when they're done. And then I will let them cool on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes, and then move them onto a cooling rack. That 5 minutes on the cookie sheet really helps, set them. If you were to try and take them off, right after they come out of the oven, you'll probably have some problems. They'll break apart. Anyway, we'll be back when these are done, and I'll show you what they look like, and then we're going to taste them.
What a surprise. There's food and the director's here.
I can always count on you in a pinch. Yeah. These, I can't wait. Let me hold one up here. I know I showed it to the other. There. Is that just beautiful? It does. It smells so nice. They're chewy.
It smells like a chocolate or a peanut butter cookie.
There's no flour in there.
You're kidding? Mm-mm. Wow. Wow. That's
Seriously.
delicious. And I'm an expert on peanut butter cookies.
I love the texture.
I do too.
I love the
Excellent.
texture.
There's a little crispness, and yet it's soft and chewy.
And that peanut butter just goes pow,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
it? Excellent cookie. It made this, by the way, this recipe made actually exactly 2 dozen cookies. And
You mean I still have 22 cookies to eat?
And I would say this
Oh,
is a
wow.
2.5-inch cookie diameter. Wouldn't you say 2.5? Yeah.
Notice how she's crowding me out of the picture?
Did I really? Oh, I'm sorry. So anyway, this is a great recipe. I have done one similar to this, and I actually think it had 3 ingredients. I can't recall.
This is one of the better peanut butter cookies I've
It's
eaten.
so there's a real creaminess thing happening. It's true. Yeah, I hadn't tried this one. I had tried another one that was similar to it, and look how easy it is. There's no flour. Okay, so it's gluten free. You don't have to worry about not having flour in your cupboard like a lot of us are doing. And peanut butter, most people have now in their shelves because peanut butter is a good thing to have.
These are better than Nutter Butter.
Oh wow, Nutter Buddies. Oh yeah. All right. Well, listen, this is a go. 2 thumbs up. And I will again put the recipe and the description down below on how you make it. Now there's a little box down there that says show me. You click on that and it'll drop down a box and you can see the recipe there.
And I'm going to try and con her out of another cookie.
He will too. What can I say? All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you tell your friends. Oh, thank you so much. And we will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Eat cookies.
Stay safe.